All right, everyone, welcome back for another intraday update. Markets bouncing again today. We see a classic Friday effect. If you see the VIX down, a classic Friday VIX smash, and markets pretty much up across the board. Gold up as well. Russell and the NASDAQ actually leading the charge today, being that they are the most oversold. It makes sense they're going to get the biggest bounce. So let's take a look here. So we had this nice down move early in the week, and now we're seeing a classic Friday OPEX smash. It's typical. The SPY, excuse me, the SPY ETF has options that expire every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a lot of time you see that down move early in the week, and then they float it back up to burn out all the puts that had been put on in the first part of the week. So we'll have to see where it closes moving forward. And if we can break above the 20 moving average and close above that, then we probably want to go and test this gap fill here at about we'll say 418. Volume incredibly light. This tells you that there's no institutional participation in this. So that should be a red flag. I've been talking about that for a while. Every time we have high volume, it's always on the sell side. And every time we're higher, it's light volume. We had over 120 million, both of these sell-off days here, Tuesday, Wednesday. And today, I mean, we're at 33 million and we're at 1230. So, I mean, we'll probably end the day around 70 million or so. But again, very light volume tells you that the institutions are not buying this. This is just algos and retail pushing the market higher. So I do want to talk about a little bit of a fractal here that I'm now noticing. So if you look back at the top here in August, we blew off, had blow off top, and then we had this 3 bars down, and then we consolidated sideways. And now right here, this day we're looking at right here was September 18th, which was the options expiration for the month. Now, if you're familiar with how institutions play OPEX games, typically they like to, so if a stock is higher, like trading significantly higher going into options X, usually that week they'll rip it back down. Likewise, if a stock is very oversold, they'll do the opposite. They'll give it a bid to burn out any of the options that the retail investor is buying, puts or calls on. And if you remember back in the summer, this whole move up here, this was Tesla, Nvidia, Fastly, Zoom, Salesforce, the FANG stocks were ripping, Facebook, Apple, Amazon. And you know, the big story was the retail investor was just buying reckless call options, gamma squeezing every tech stock. And then finally we had the blow off top, we had a move down, 3 bars down, and then we went sideways, and then into options X, the market sold off and burned out all those calls. So if we take a look here, boom, 3 bars down, now we're up. Bouncing, again, stayed below the 20 moving average. So if we stay below the 20 moving average here, we could be putting in a bit of a bear base to move lower. So that's something that we should definitely keep an eye on. Let's take a look here at the Russell. We'll do a little update on that. Let's see. Yeah, Russell as well, having a nice bounce. If you're looking for an area to short, I would take this previous trend line break or these moving averages, this necktie here, and just put a stop above this red bar high, or we'll say the green bar high at 226. If it closes above that, that's where you'd look to stop out. That's how I'd be looking to play this short. Also looking to play this short, I'm looking at the Qs. I think the Qs are going to have a very, very negative year. Again, look how weak the Qs are compared to the spiders. So, yeah, your area up here is going to be the 20 moving average. You got some resistance at this red bar high. Look at the volume here. That tells you there's a lot of volume. You've got a gap fill right here. But anywhere in this upper range, I would look to reload on a QQQ short. I did play this with QID recently, and I took profits on Tuesday on the gap down. So I would definitely be looking to reload in this area. Let's take a look real quick at the VIX. We'll just give you a little bit of an update. VIX getting hit today. There we go. Yeah, VIX getting hit today, coming back in. I had some people ask me for buy levels on this. We really want to see it base because this can go lower. But as long as it doesn't take out this low, I think if you want to accumulate here, meaning start with a very small position and just see what happens. If it gets lower, you can always add. But I would like to see the VIX base a little bit here. And if that happens, this thing can pop a lot higher. I think that what we saw this week is just a movie preview. It's just a trailer. And I do have another cycle date. I had the cycle date for May 3rd, which more or less played out. We did make a new high in the SPY shortly after it, but we did have a nice down move this week. So that cycle pretty much worked out as I expected. I do have another one coming up, and I'll probably give that one out maybe next weekend, but we'll see. I don't want to give it out just yet because I want to see how the market trades as we get closer. But anyway, going to keep it short and sweet today. I will be doing my weekly wrap up on Wall Street for Main Street. I'll probably try to get that done tomorrow morning, and then we'll get it out to you this weekend. All right. Anyway, thanks guys. Take care and have a great rest of your weekend.